Judi Dench's extraordinary career is a story of talent, dedication, and remarkable perseverance. For more than 6 decades, she has inspired audiences through theater, film, and television, with performances defined by emotional depth, intelligence, and unforgettable presence. From her early days on the British stage to becoming one of the world's most respected actresses, Dench built a legacy based on passion rather than fame alone. In later years, she faced significant personal and professional challenges, including a gradual change in her vision that affected the way she worked. However, her determination, humor, and love for performance continued to shape her journey. Her story is not only about achievements, but also about adapting to change while remaining connected to the art that defined her life. Early life and the beginning of a remarkable career. Judi Dench was born Judith Olivia Dench on December 9, 1934, in York, England. From an early age, she developed a connection with performance and storytelling, eventually discovering that acting was her true passion. Unlike many performers who begin with hopes of immediate fame, Dench's career grew through dedication to theater and a deep respect for the craft. Her professional journey began at the Old Vic Theatre in 1957, where she started building the foundation of a career that would last for generations. The stage became the place where she developed her powerful voice, expressive ability, and remarkable understanding of characters. Theater allowed her to explore both comedy and tragedy while refining the skills that would later make her internationally recognized. Her early years were shaped by discipline, patience, and a commitment to artistic excellence. These qualities remained central throughout her entire career, helping her become one of Britain's most celebrated performers, becoming a leading force in British theatre. Before becoming a global film star, Judi Dench established herself as one of the greatest theater actresses of her generation. Her connection with Shakespearean roles became a defining part of her artistic identity. Through performances with the Royal Shakespeare Company, she demonstrated extraordinary range, moving effortlessly between powerful dramatic characters and lighter comedic roles. One of her most respected performances came when she played Lady Macbeth alongside Ian McKellen in the 1970s. The production became widely admired for its emotional intensity and focus on the actor's abilities rather than elaborate staging. Dench's approach to acting was built on honesty, precision, and a deep understanding of human emotions. She had a rare ability to make audiences feel connected to characters from different centuries and backgrounds. Her theater work created the reputation that later followed her into cinema. Long before international recognition arrived, Judi Dench had already earned the respect of critics, fellow actors, and generations of theater lovers. Hollywood recognition and iconic film roles. Although Judi Dench was already a respected performer, cinema introduced her to a much larger global audience. In 1995, she took on the role of M in the James Bond series, beginning with GoldenEye. Her portrayal transformed the character into a strong, intelligent, and commanding figure who challenged traditional expectations. She continued playing M through several films, becoming one of the most memorable parts of the franchise. Around the same period, Dench received major recognition for her film work. In 1998, she won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Shakespearean Love. Her success in film proved that her talent was not limited to the theater stage. She brought the same emotional power and sophistication to cinema that had defined her theatrical performances. Over the years, she received numerous honors, including multiple BAFTA awards, Oscar nominations, and international recognition. Her ability to connect with audiences across different forms of entertainment made her one of the most admired actresses in the world. Personal loss and continuing through difficult times. Behind Judi Dench's professional achievements was a personal life filled with both happiness and heartbreak. She married actor Michael Williams, and together they built a family that included their daughter, Finty Williams, who later followed a career in acting. Their relationship was an important source of support throughout Dench's life. However, in 2001, Dench experienced the devastating loss of her husband after his battle with illness. Despite this deeply painful moment, she continued working and remained committed to her craft. Returning to performances after such a loss required immense emotional strength. Dench often demonstrated a quiet resilience, choosing to focus on the people and passions that gave her life meaning. Her ability to continue creating art while carrying personal grief showed the same determination that had defined her career from the beginning. Family remained a central part of her life, providing love and stability beyond the demands of fame and public attention, facing changes in vision while maintaining her passion. Later in life, Judi Dench faced a major challenge when she developed age-related macular degeneration, a condition that affected her eyesight. The change was gradual, creating difficulties with reading scripts, recognizing faces, and performing tasks that had once felt natural. However, she approached the situation with honesty and determination. Instead of stepping away immediately, she adapted the way she prepared for roles. With the help of friends who read scripts aloud repeatedly, she relied on memory and repetition to continue working. Her strong ability to remember lines became an essential part of her process. Dench openly discussed the difficulties she experienced, explaining that losing vision was especially challenging for someone whose career depended on observation and expression. Despite these obstacles, she continued finding ways to stay connected with acting and creative projects. Her experience showed remarkable adaptability and highlighted her commitment to the profession she had dedicated her entire life to. The strength behind her continued work. Judi Dench's later career became an example of determination and creative problem-solving. Many performers rely heavily on reading, visual cues, and movement during preparation, but Dench developed new methods to overcome the limitations caused by her changing eyesight. She depended on trusted people around her, repeated material carefully, and used decades of experience to guide her performances. What audiences saw on screen was the result of tremendous preparation and personal effort behind the scenes. Her approach reflected not only professional discipline but also a refusal to let circumstances completely define her future. Rather than focusing only on what had changed, Dench concentrated on what she could still contribute. Her humor and honesty helped her discuss difficult moments without losing her characteristic warmth. Even as her abilities changed, her connection to storytelling remained strong. Her journey demonstrated that creativity can continue through adaptation, patience, and support from others. A new chapter. Beyond traditional acting. In recent years, Judi Dench has reduced her traditional acting work because of the challenges caused by her eyesight. However, she has not viewed this as a complete ending. She has continued appearing at events, sharing her experiences, and supporting causes connected to the arts. Alongside Ian McKellen, she has supported efforts to encourage greater appreciation of Shakespeare among younger generations. Their lifelong friendship, which began through theater decades ago, remains an important part of her life. Dench has also continued spending time with her family, including her daughter and grandson, while maintaining the humor and personality that audiences have always admired. She has expressed that she does not want to define herself through the word retirement. Instead, she continues to look for ways to contribute, whether through advocacy, appearances, or celebrating the arts. Her attitude reflects a lifelong connection to creativity rather than a simple career title. Judi Dench's lasting legacy. Judi Dench's legacy is built on far more than awards, famous roles, or international recognition. She represents dedication, artistic excellence, and the courage to continue moving forward despite personal challenges. From Shakespearean theater to major Hollywood productions, she has shown generations of performers what true commitment to a craft looks like. Her ability to adapt during difficult times has made her story even more inspiring. She proved that talent is not only about physical ability, but also about passion, experience, and emotional connection. Audiences remember her not just for the characters she played, but for the honesty and humanity she brought to every performance. At every stage of her life, Dench has shown strength, humor, and grace. Her journey remains a powerful reminder that creativity does not disappear when circumstances change. Instead, it can transform into something new, meaningful, and equally inspiring.